G'day guys, and today I'm going to do my tips for round 18 of the season. I feel like last week was tough. Let's see how I went. I got that one wrong. I think I got that one wrong too. Right, wrong, right, wrong. So I'm going to guess that's about 5 maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. I'll give myself a 5 out of 9 last week. It's been some tough weeks, lots of upsets. We've got the Crows Friday night, Adelaide Oval against the Bombers. This will be a very tough game to tip because the Bombers do have a tendency to travel okay at times. I think it's at Adelaide, I'm tipping the Crows. If it was at Marvel, I would tip the Bombers. That is how tight it is. And the Crows back with a big win over the Suns, getting them into some better touch. Richmond have Port Adelaide MCG, and if you want to go by history, Port Adelaide win this game, but I think the Tigers of the MCG is a very tough task. They've got nearly everyone back, just missing Nank and Rancy. I think they'll be winning this game and winning it pretty comfortably. I'm going to go the Tigers by 5 goals. I'll go the Crows by 3 goals. So, but Port Adelaide, in theory, win the game because they've won and lost every second week for the whole year. Carlton have Gold Coast at Marvel Stadium, and with the Blues, riveting form. They've got 3 games under wraps and lost 2 really close ones, so I'm tipping the Blues. Suns, they're just cooked at the moment, so they've not a lot of talent. Carlton playing with great spirit, and they'll go in favourites for the first time in a long time. And Marvel Stadium also helps out that as well. And I think they defeated them. No, they just went down to the Suns earlier in the year when they were actually playing well. But it's two totally different teams now. Giants have the Pies at Giants Stadium. And I'm going to have the Pies here. They travelled pretty well. That totally went through last week when I tipped West Coast. But yeah, Canilo's a massive out. He's an influential player, and I think the Pies got the win they really needed, and I think they'll definitely build from that, and I can see them winning. I'm going to go Blues by 4 goals. Going to go the Pies by 2 goals. It's going to be a tough game, and they haven't been invincible at home as well. So I'll tip the Pies there. They've sort of fallen into a bit of a rut. Pies, I reckon, just got out of one. Brisbane have North Melbourne at the Gabba on the Saturday night, and speaking of getting out of ruts, Brisbane since the bye, they've been fantastic and arguably one of the informed teams of the competition. Because at the Gabba, I think they'll beat North Melbourne. I'm going to go around the 4 goal mark. North have been exceptional as well since getting Reece Shaw on board. But it's tough to go against the Lions here at the Gabba. They're in red hot touch, just about the best team in the comp right at this second. We have Freo at Optus Stadium. They've got Sydney Swans Saturday night, and this will be a big game. I'm going to go the Swans here. They do have a tendency to win away and be pretty competitive on the road. I feel like the Dockers have fallen into a bit of a heap. They've had some pretty tough injuries. They're just a little bit tired. Got some youngsters in, and Sydney are very keen to respond as well. So I'm going to go the Swans there, even though it's away. Geelong have Hawthorn the MCG. It's always a tight game. I'm probably going to the Swans by 4 or 5 goals. Cats and the Hawks, always a big game. Always seems to go weirdly. The Hawks got us twice last year. We're going to get them twice this year, and I'm going to go the Cats 3-goal win. Again, going to be very tough, and they got close last time and got pretty nervous after we got out to a big lead. One team will get out to a big lead, and the other team always comes back, and it's always on for young and old, no matter what team comes out there. So it's been an amazing rivalry to watch. But I think the Cats are a little bit too strong with the Cattle, and they have to win to secure top spot. We got Melbourne, TIO, Traeger Park, hosting West Coast. I think the Eagles win here. Melbourne, they were reasonable against the Dogs, but not quite good enough in the end. I think the Eagles to respond and get a nice win there. I'll say 2 goals there. It'll be close, but I expect West Coast to have the firepower to get the job done. They do most weeks. St Kilda have the Dogs Marvel Stadium. They'll need to respond big time here, the Saints. They were good against the Cats, but class got them in the end. The Dogs, again, one of the most informed teams in the competition. They generally play really well under the roof, and I see them getting another win. And I'll take them to 9 and 8, give them a chance. And that is all, folks, for the tips for round 18. Chuck yours down in the comments below. Give the video a like, subscribe away as well. All that good stuff. Really appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I'll catch you on the next video.